And welcome everybody, welcome right to RVT. This is RVT Video Tube, Rashid's Video Tube, in conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I'm Rashid, the R-Man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and probably TikTok, I don't know, and other social media platforms. Glad you guys here. You know, you guys will be anywhere, and you're here, and that makes me happy. Thank you so much for choosing to look at RVT, Rashid's Video Tube. Picture up, not the syndication. Syndication is coming up very soon. Got some shows coming up. We got Space Renegades, Outrageous RYS, and also got some Dragonfly coming up. So you guys should really like that. Also, beforehand, I have a Cowboy Rashid was talking about political issues, brainwashing, the occult, witchcraft, and everything in between. Coming up also before another brand new Linda Lace cartoon. So you guys should really enjoy that. And right now, what's going on now, let me get you up to speed. We're celebrating broadcasting this Shiesty. And one of the things that I spoke about was my childhood and how I grew up on a TV station, a certain TV station we used to all watch in Philadelphia, and I'm trying to patent RVT, Rashid's Video Tube, after it. I'm really trying my best to, and a lot of you guys y'all see the resemblance, and that's good, but I still got a long way to go. Anyway, I was going towards some commercials from that station from back in the 70s and 80s when I was a child, and that's Channel 48, WKBS, Channel 48. Those letters, you know, as a child, you don't really pay no attention. I didn't anyway, and it was WKBS, Channel 48. And that was the station that we grew up on. That station means everything. It meant everything to me, and it just went off the air. It just went off the air in 1983, and it broke all the children's hearts because all the kids in Philly, every child watched this station. It was the station in Philadelphia for kids as well as adults also, because they had a great lineup of shows for adults also. So their parent company is Field Communications, which I'm just finding out. So I'm really shocked about that Field Communications hold numerous stations. Channel 48 was just one of them, and they have a poster when they first came to Philadelphia, saying another station is coming up. That Field Communications have another station. Okay, and they introduced and they're coming to Philadelphia, and it looks like that right there. And I was really surprised to see that. That's history right there. That's mass history right there for anybody that's into broadcasting to see something like that. I mean, that's amazing. That intro to Philadelphia. You know, that's the intro to Philadelphia. Anyway, since then, since they came to Philly, been really crazy about it, watching some videos about Channel 48, WKBS, and we came across this guy who said that on Facebook they have a community that dedicates themselves to Channel 48. So I'm over in this community, and I'm going to fuck crazy because first of all, we like what they did. We like that they opened up a community on Facebook about the station. All for it, 100%. But the thing is so much they're not talking about. Channel 48 is so much more than what they're talking about, and that it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It's just on my mind. Like, it's so much more to it, and I want to join so much, but all I will do is ruin it if he see who I am and everything. And he's proud of this, and I don't want to you know, people are intimidated by Rashid, and I'm a celebrity myself, and I can't just go join and get in conversations with people because they'll get freaked out and I'll fuck up shit. So I don't want to do it. I just rather look at the stuff, and y'all in the middle right now of us doing that, looking at this guy's community that he built for Channel 48. He's a black guy. He's like a real down-to-earth guy. He's making it plainly clear, plainly out in the open. If it's not about Channel 48, don't post it here, or I'm taking it off. And if you keep posting it, I'm going to kick you the fuck out the community. So he's making it really blunt and clear that that's what he's going to do. So we're in the middle of looking at this community, and I'm just wilding over the shit he has. So be prepared for some broadcasting extravaganza around here, because we are really hyped up about broadcasting right now. So just sit back, relax, and just listen to us. Just listen to us. Go and do this stuff, and just and and talk about what they have, and maybe some things you may remember. Okay? Yes, 30. Listen, wait a minute, y'all. Yes, 36 years ago today we lost WKES Channel 48. I hear you, but it's been 36 years. Time to move on. Had this section stayed on the air today, it will be running infomercials from 9 o'clock. Let me turn on radio. Hold on for a second, guys. So y'all see what I'm saying? First, let me get some broadcasting back here, and we're gonna go into depth about this. This picture up might take a bit. All right, because this gonna be pretty interesting to talk about. This will be interesting. If you like broadcasting, this is the picture up for you, man. This is the picture up for you. Let me see. This is the picture up for you. So just give me a second here. Let me get shit together. Get some commercials or something up here. It's all about broadcasting, man. It's sad that so many people don't know about the broadcasting, about showing your talent and skills on the air. There's nothing like being on the air, man. Hold on for a second, man. Let me get this shit. So anyway, we sitting here looking at this, and I came across y'all may hear me reading some things. I may not be talking a lot, but just understand, you gotta understand why, because this is some fascinating shit to come across a community like this on Facebook. And actually, I didn't even know there were communities like this on Facebook. I really want to join Facebook, and I am, but not right now. I don't think I can handle anything more than what I have right now. I was dealing with Google Plus, okay? And when Google Plus shut down, I found out this is easy. Hey, this is really easy now because I ain't got to worry about Google Plus now. And I don't want to climb back up that responsibility right just now. While I'm trying to get this together. While I'm trying to get this together. I don't want to climb back up there right now. So just understand it. So I am going to join Facebook, Twitter, all of it if it's still around when I'm willing to do it. You know? If it's still around. Drinking some beer. Got some rice on the stove. Cooking some kind of stuff, decent rice stuff for dinner tonight. So my manager was like, Rashid, you know, we having a nice time here. Why don't you go in the air, put the shit in the ear? And I'm like, that's why we doing it, so we can make a show about Channel 48 and how I'm making RVT like it. And yeah, but this is good material here. We can still use this. So okay, we got the microphone, put everything in the studio. All right, that's funny. So y'all gonna hear me really like getting into shit and reading stuff. So just deal with me. Just put up with me, guys. Alright? Sit back, relax. Welcome to my house. Y'all know the routine. Sit back and relax. Don't be so mean. Alright. So here we go. Let's do this shit. Alright, this guy who posts here, he has had this station stayed on the air today. It will be running infomercials from 5 to 9. Court shows 9 to noon. Talk shows noon 5. Recent sitcoms. CW on my net. Syndicated. Nah. Let's go back here a little bit. Put some more post up here. I don't think these are the commercials I want on here. This is Saturday morning stuff. I mean, they got everything on here, dude. They got some Boris Karloff on here. Okay, they have some Boris Karloff on here. They have some really ancient shows to bring back memories for anybody who's from Philly, who was part of Channel 48. They got some really ancient shows here, dude. That's really goddamn off the hook. Bringing back memories like hell. But it just gets to me that they don't have what happened to, it's a lot of shit they missing. And if I come on the air and say something about it, they gonna look at me like Casper the Friendly Ghost. So I'm stuck because nobody likes Rashid. You know, I'm different. No, I go on the air, get in between these guys. Hey guys, what about this? Instead of me staring at me like, who the fuck is this? And then everybody running away from me. Shit, so I can't fucking do anything. At least I'm telling the truth about the situation, for Christ's sake. But I'm just like at all. But it's good that they got this community. But damn, if you gonna talk the shit, man, it's like somebody, I'm just trying, trying this shit. let me see. This is an interesting community here. I never thought I could come across a community like this in broadcasting. This is I'm very into this. I'm very into this. On Facebook. It's a community strictly for Channel 48. And the thing is, if I see another Abbott and Costello, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. But what about Blondie? What about Blondie? It's so much they ain't talking about. What about Blondie? See, we're going to do the show. We're going to do a show after y'all listening to this. Right now, y'all just listening to us just browsing through here, seeing what's going on with the community and seeing how they feel about shit. You know? That's what this is. See, this is the guy from the guy who made the station. This is Facebook. This guy made the station. Please, folks, make this page relevant to WKBS and Field Communications. From this day forth, any non-relevant items will be deleted. Furthermore, if it continues, all parties will be banned. Then one guy commented saying, "Thank you for adding me to your group. WKBS Channel 48 is part of the soundtrack of my life. It's good to see so many people feel the same way I do about this station. I mean, this station was the station of all stations. And we'll get into why they shut off and all of that in the show that we do, but we're not doing that show right now. Right now, I'm just browsing and we just going through shit. So we're getting to the reasons why they cut off, but y'all won't believe the reason why they shut down. Y'all won't believe it, dude. Y'all will not fucking believe it. You gotta be goddamn kidding me. But nonetheless, we have RVT, so that's something, and we can still no, this is the other one. That's this one. I'm not really into this. This is a different octane from what, you know, this is. Okay, let me back up. So, okay, we left off at the monkeys. Okay, we left off at the monkeys. Guys, just bear with me here. I got something interesting for us after this. Let me just do my surfing and finding out what's going on now. Okay, why could Channel 48 not contract a suitable buyer? On August 1st, 1983. That's when they shut off. There have been times and places in which it would not have been thought unusual to shut down a television station. But 1983, when owning a TV station has been described as a license to print money, is not one of those times. And Philadelphia, the fourth largest TV market in the country, is not one of those places. Yet, bearing a last-minute change in plans, WKBS TV Channel 48 will become only the second major market television station to go off the air in the last 10 years. On the surface, at least. It does not make sense that Field Enterprises, a company of Chicago, plans to walk away from its Philadelphia station. I feel the same way. It just don't make no fucking sense. Let me get some reading done here. Oh, this is a lot of fucking. No, we're gonna have to do something else with this, but Let me just get the highlights of it. If we wasn't on the air, I'll read it. That's for damn sure. Market one of those places that they wait for the station. The reason Phil gives is that it has been unable to find a buyer willing to pay as much for the station as a whole as it could get by selling the station's assets separate. Oh. The company said last week. Let me see. The reason Phil gives it is that it has been surfaced at least, let me see. The company said last week that the station will go off the air sometime during the night of August 29th, and that its operating license will be returned to the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, by September 1st. That will open the way for the FCC to award the license to some new operators, a process that could take months. Phil's decision to shutter Channel 48 comes at a time when UHF stations as a group, which for years had struggled to break into the black, are making more money than ever before. And those that are put up for this cat distracting me. Come on now, you get knocked out my microphone. You wanna get on the floor? Now every time I go on the air, you start your shit. Now come on, be nice. Here you go with your shit, man. Let me see. August 29th, their operating license to return to a federal commission. That will open the way. Stop it. I'm paying your attention. You right here in my face. How can I let you? Come on. With this jealous shit. That will open the way for FCC to what else is some project that could take months. Okay, Phil's decision to shutter Channel 48 comes at a time when UHF stations was struggle to break into the black are making more money than ever before. And those that put up for sale are selling at high prices than ever before, according to the trade publications. This decision comes after a year during which Phil itself has completed the sale of its 3 other television stations. So he sold the rest of it. See, Channel 48, guys, was just one of the stations that belonged to Field Communications. They had other stations in Chicago and everything like that. And from what I understand, he sold all of them. Okay, I was thinking, yeah, Channel 17 and Channel 29, but he's talking about the stations they own already. So he sold them successfully to Channel 48 with the long holdout. Okay, from what I understand, that's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Okay. Okay. We're part of the plan. Let's see. And those that put up or selling the higher price because it's traditional, because they don't complete the sale other television stations. One of them at a record price for a UHF property, $140 million for a Chicago station. Damn, that's a lot of fucking money. I'm thinking, well, how much you want? How much you want? That's you kidding me? Out! Get out! Get out! Get out! That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Those sales were part of a plan to sell all the assets of Field Communications. Those holdings include the Chicago Sun-Times and various cable television properties because of disagreements between its 2 major stockholders, half brothers Marshall Fifth and Frederick W. Field. A 4-station WKBD 50 Detroit is one is on the brink of being sold reportedly to Cox Communications. Wait, let me go through that one more time. I don't understand. Oh, I told you. Get that. Let me see. Those sales were part of a plan to see all the assets of Field Enterprises, those holding including the Chicago Sun-Times and various cable television properties. Stop it. Because of disagreements between its two major stockholders, half brothers. Okay, all right. That, well, y'all know the reason now, because it was because of an argument. That's why the station shut down. I swear to God, I'm not shitting. Y'all just read it. I wasn't gonna read that to y'all, but y'all read it now. Y'all heard it. It's because of a goddamn argument, disagreement. That's why Channel 48 shut down. Would you believe that? Would you fucking believe a disagreement? A dis-fucking agreement. That's why they shut down. Of all the reasons, all of the reasons, a disagreement. I find that kind of weird. I find that kind of. Don't come back up here. Well, go over there. Let me see. 3, 2, 7. Can't get on my fucking nerves, man. Okay, where was I here? This is some good reading here. Over a damn conversation, argument. Channel 48 was on a block with the rest of the stations. So the question that both Philadelphians and the broadcasting community are asking are, what went wrong in Philadelphia? Why couldn't Phil find a buyer for Channel 48? I just can't figure it out. Said securities analyst John Rady of Drexel, Birmingham, Lambert and Company. Typically, stations are sold for many times the value of the property. So presumably nobody was willing to pay much for the operating license. Field Enterprises is not talking because the company is privately held. It is not obligated to reveal any of its workings to the public. General Manager Vincent Baresi and other company executives responded with the polite but firm refusals when asked to comment on the attempts to sell WKBS. Damn it! They got, like I said, yeah, what we thought of the first fucking time was the goddamn reason. That was the reason. That's bullshit. We gonna keep that to ourselves too. But we all know the reason why. We all know the reason why. We ain't gonna even go into shit. We ain't gonna go into shit. We know the reason why. We know the reason why. This is the world of broadcasting, and it's all, look at me, I want people to look at me, look at me. Back in the 60s, back in the 60s, Ralph Balsky and Robert Crumb and them, who did Fritz the Cat, was throwing shit bombs in people's in each other's movie theaters, trying to chase the audience out. Smoke bombs, trying to chase the audience out so they could go see their movie instead. Come see our movie instead. Come see our movie instead. Scaring the audience and everything. It's broadcast. It's a cutthroat thing. Look at, they want to take your audience. It's that type shit. But this is deeper. Something like this is deeper. We know the reason why. I mean, every child, they had every child on a leash. They had every adult on a leash. This station had everybody on a leash. Without Channel 48, you had no TV. It was that simple. Everybody was just prone to how they operated their shit. Everybody. Every fucking body. Everybody do. You know, that's unheard of for a station to have everybody like that. And today, no station ever can top it. Not even Disney. Not even fucking the Disney Channel. Not even the Disney Channel. The Disney Channel have a lot of people now, but everybody rely on Channel 48 like it was the only station. And nobody ever could top that. Not even Disney. It's because they catered towards everybody's needs. They gave everybody what they want. They gave, especially the kids, they gave everybody what they want at the right time. At the right time. There's no other station to give a fuck like that. And it never will be one. It never will be one. The rest of the it says, continuing on, the rest of the broadcasting industry is not so reticent, however, while stressing that their estimates are only hunches. Managers of competing stations and brokers who specialize in selling TV stations agree on the broad outlines of what they think has happened to Channel 48. The picture they paint is of a station whose profits probably are smaller to moderate and whose ability to turn a profit will be challenged increasingly in coming years by a number of factors. The market itself is not growing, they say, and broadcast television audiences will be squeezed even further in coming years as Philadelphia is wired for cable television, which I will buy that. I will buy that. Cable television added to the demise. Okay, that's normal. MTV did that. Prism did that. So I understand that. Now, it says because both cable and Channel 48 are strong in movies, cable will mean more competitive for the station. So they just, in my opinion, they just threw that. Yeah, they just threw that in there. That's obvious. But I still think 48 still should have been. It still should have been. The station lost its only sports draw when it lost the 76ers basketball broadcast contract to Channel 17 last summer. Now I remember when 76ers went to 17. This cost it an audience, adult men that is very attractive to advertisers. In addition, adult men that is very attractive to advertisers. In addition, the laws deprive it of a medium that stations use heavily to promote their non-sport shows. Although some of its shows are very competitive, Channel 48 has not been aggressive in signing top-ranked new shows for the future. And some observers say Channel 48 probably was not a very good, attractive property. Thus, many outsiders do not doubt Field Enterprises asserted that the sale of Channel 48's individual assets will bring in more cash than selling the station as a going concern. However, industry watchers suspect that the sale of the assets themselves, which they estimate to be worth $25 million to $30 million, is not the whole story. A number of observers have suggested that such a sale, especially if the assets are sold, which they estimate to be worth $25 million to $30 million. Wait a minute, I just read that. To be sold at less than their book value. Okay, there we go. May produce tax benefits. In that case, the value of the sale of Field Enterprises will be higher than the price received for the assets. Field already sold $500,000 worth of production equipment to Channel 17. Industry observers say the market value of Channel 48's transmitter is between $1 million and $4 million. Charles Seymour Sr., president of Jackson Cross CO, a real estate brokerage firm, said the land and studio at 3201 South 26th Street might fetch $500,000 by remaining production equipment is estimated to be worth no more than $2 million, and probably less. And rights programming are estimated to be worth $20 million, no more than $20 million. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this, but it goes on that tells you why they shut down. You get an estimate, you get an idea of why. I still see politics in it. When you read something like this, yeah, they're not going to put no politics in it shit, but you see politics in it. They're not going to tell you the real politics of it, but you see it in it. Because that's bullshit. Anything that's worth something, somebody going to knock on their fucking door. You know what I mean? And if they don't, they watching you. They watching you. They watching you. This is a fucking trip. It really gets to me when I think about that whole incident. Because without Channel 48, we had nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh God! So let's continue on. Oh God! Let's see here. Let's see. Try to get caught up with things here. Just give me a minute. Give me a second. Let's see. Okay, that's. I think we passed. Let's go up some. Okay, here it is, right here. Yes, 36 years ago today, we lost WKBS TV Channel 48. Wow, it's my birthday. That's my birthday month too, September 1st. The Merv Griffin Show is marvelous. Merv Griffin, Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. You're not used to talk shows being in a prime time lineup. You know, 8 o'clock is a talk show. You're not used to that. But Merv Griffin came on Monday through Friday at 8:30. And the guy wrote air weeknights at 8:30 before moving to 6 at 4 p.m. where it really took off. I know it used to be at 6 or 4 o'clock, and that's when I remember it. Because I remember Superman came out, and the cast was on Merv Griffin. That's when I taped it off the tape recorder on TV. I taped it and bringing it around the neighborhood, letting everybody. They said, Rashid, what you listening to? I'm listening to Superman movie. Where you get that from? The Merv Griffin Show. They was playing cuts from the movie, and I taped it on a tape recorder. That's a long story. That's way before social media, but I was walking around the neighborhood. Rashid got the Superman movie, and it was really exciting for me. I was the fucking man. I was. Let me see. What did this say? 54 today. Wednesday, September 1st, 1965. Channel 48. Channel 48. Y'all check this out. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me write something down here. Airing time. Let me write this down. And signing. Alright, y'all listen to this. This is the signing off broadcast of Channel 48. Check this out. This is the last broadcast. Check it out.
And now a message from Vincent F. Baresi, Vice President and General Manager of WKBS TV.
Tonight completes the last day of the broadcasting operation of WKBS TV Channel 48, Field Communications, Burlington, Philadelphia. On July 15th, Field Communications announced that it would cease operation of the station and that the license to operate Channel 48 would be returned to the Federal Communications Commission. Channel 48 began its broadcast operations on September 1st, 1965, under the ownership of Kaiser Broadcasting. Through those 18 years of operation, we have endeavored to best serve all interests of the Delaware Valley. The commitment of all of our station's employees has been dedicated to you, our viewers. Over the years, we have presented all types of programs to the people of the Delaware Valley. Channel 48's efforts have been recognized by many broadcast professional awards and, more importantly, by our viewers. Channel 48 as an entity and our employees as individual citizens have been deeply involved in our community. We have been unselfish over the years by giving literally thousands of hours of personal time to make the Delaware Valley an even better place in which to live. We hope you enjoyed tonight's Penn State-Nebraska football game. I am sure you can appreciate that this is a sad day for all of us at Channel 48. However, we take great pride in knowing that we have been of service to you over the past 18 years. Since the announced closing of our operation, we have received numerous letters and phone calls of support. For that, we are most appreciative. We, the people of WKBS, will all go forward in our new careers, and I can assure you that we will always have the people of the Delaware Valley in our hearts. Thank you, good night, and God bless you all.
Heartbreaking. You're a heartbreaker. Hey, what the fuck? Wow, you see that? That was some deep shit. I love some broadcasting, man. It's in my blood, dude. I swear to God. You would think why they ain't take it up, because I was a Christian. And when you think about a Christian, it's broadcasting. It's advertising. And it's just in me. So when I was a Christian, I spent most of my life doing that. Trying to find out some stuff, and I left. Because I found out some shit. And maybe I'll know about that one day. But it's just, I love broadcasting, man. Man, it's just, I can't even put it in words. Making movies, taping, covering stories. I love this shit. I fucking love this shit, man. Swear to God, man. Okay, let me see. So, that was the last broadcast y'all heard. That was the last thing they put on the air before they shut down. I remember I was just so distraught. Like, what the fuck we gonna do now? And I remember my mother calling me in the house, talking this bullshit. Look at Channel 57. Yeah, look at Channel 57. See, I said, man, I don't wanna. And then back then when it came on, it had Dennis the Menace on there, All in the Family, and they kept trying to be like Channel 48. It can never ever. I said, Mom, whatever the fuck. That shit, I didn't mean to talk about Channel 57 like that. I said it will never, ever take the place of Channel 48. I don't give a fuck if it, I don't give a damn. I don't even want to look. It ain't even, look how clear the picture is. You didn't even want clear picture. You didn't even want clear picture. Channel 48 wasn't clear. Channel 48 was fuzzy. The reception was fuzzy. You got used to that fuzz. But when 57 came on, I was like, look how clear it looks. Nah, you ain't go for that shit, man. You ain't go for that shit, man. You ain't go for that shit. You ain't go for that shit. Look how clear the fucking picture is, for Christ's sake. Ain't no fuzz on it. You got used to the fuzz. Oh, nobody want to look at this shit. She loved it when it first came out. My ex-mother loved that Channel 57. They said they're playing all the shit, old TV. I said, nah, ain't no Channel 48, dude. You go ahead with that. Ain't no Channel 48. I don't even want no replacement for no Channel 48. I don't give a fuck if they stand on their head and whistle and blow a trumpet out their asshole. It ain't happening. But they tried to push it off on it, and guess what? They changed it. Now it's UPN. Hey, cause nobody going. I mean, hey. But then it wound up being the shit for some reason. After a while, it wound up being the shit. And not for me. No, I don't. You know. But it still was the station to have on though. It was more than 29 Fox or 17. It was the station to have on all the time. You know. But it can never be no 48. It will never, ever be a station like Channel 48. Ever. And that's why I'm trying to do RBT like that. I'm trying my best, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm really trying my best to with that. Drawing a blank, it says here. Let me go right here. Let me see what it says here. Drawing a blank as Channel 48 leaves the air, employees search for options. I could imagine what the employees were saying. I can imagine. The red on-the-air lights blinked outside the WKBS TV studio, but inside, the cling lights were dim. The sound was turned down, and the television monitors that carried Channel 48's afternoon programs, a Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig cartoon. Former news anchor Pat Farmnack wandered in and out instead of refusing refusing to ready the evening news. I just think that they messed up. They should have put reading. So instead of rushing to read the evening news program or plan the fall season, the station's employees were attending a similar titled Survival Opportunity Workshop one afternoon last week. The session may as well have been titled What to Do When Your Television Station Closes. Tomorrow night, WKBS TV goes. I gotta go to the next page and read more. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm waiting for it to download here. Let's see what it says. Okay. It goes on a break. To use the television industry tech terminology for going off the air. The station's 82 employees. 82 employees? That's all they had working there at the station? Jumping Jesus. 82 employees? Wow, that's pretty alright. Most of whom thought they had secure, even glamorous jobs. About a dozen of which had been with the station since prior to its 1965 sign-on will be out of work. Most of the workers are as little prepared for unemployment as they were for the announcement July 15th by Field Communications Company that the company was turning in the UHF station's broadcast license and selling off the station's assets. Only the second closing of major market television stations in a decade. I think there will be people at the station who will never be in television again, said Leon Haynes, 37, the station's production manager. who scheduled, produced, and directed shows. A lot of the technicians are just too old. It's not that they are bad, it's just that they are all these kids coming out of college that are willing to work for less money than to earn, than just to learn. The station's 32 technicians who earn from $20,000 to $40,000, and even of whom work at WKBS, note Channel 29 WTAF has 9 such employees that have been there since their 1965 sign off, and Channel 17 has 28 technicians, 6 of which have been there since their 1965 sign on. Also note that Channel 17 and Channel 29 all signed on in 1965, with Channel 17 signing on 2 weeks after 48. Since it went on the air in 1965, all expected to have the most difficult time relocating. Only one of them has found a job so far at an in-house production studio in the New York office of Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, and Smith & Company. Another of them is going to a locally owned independent station in Baltimore, Channel 45 WBFF, with a similar format to WKBS. The station schedule is far more primitive than Channel 48's ever was. About 15 people applied for technician jobs at the new sign-on independent station in neighboring Harrisburg, New York, Lancaster, 43 WPMT, which will also be an independent station signing on September 1st. That station was previously a repeater for a CBS affiliate in which marketed as WSBA. Still, none of the 15 people were hired there, despite the fact that there were 18 openings there. Jesus, stuck up bastards. That's uncalled for. And so last Tuesday afternoon, the technicians, along with the glamorous anchor woman, the cameraman in low-slung blue jeans, and station's other employees, listened intently to experts brought in by Philadelphia Area Labor Management Committee, a group dedicated to preserving jobs in the area. The employees heard how to prepare resumes and file unemployment claims. The financial advisor explained how they might approach their banks to tell them they could not pay their mortgage for a couple of months. Still, the mood at the station, located along the road of oil refinery at 2601 South 26th Street, with optimism. Employees stopped each other in the hall, prepared notes, and helped each other prepare resume videotapes. A chart with the words, "Yeah, team," listed the 25 employees, mostly sales, office, and promotion people, who had found jobs at stations like 5KSDK. I'm saying it again, 5KSDK, St. Louis, NBC, 5KTLA, and 11KTTV, Los Angeles, 39 WDZL, Florida, and all 5 other major players stations here in Philadelphia. But for many employees, the loss of the station is more than the loss of income. It is the end of a tightly knit family of professionals, and to some, the possible end of working in their chosen professions. And yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. We could put some of this on Cowboy Rashid, because this is interesting. This is some interesting stuff here. This is interesting read. In a working chosen profession. At this particular time, the industry is so tight. They tell me that that what they're looking for is some with a strong maintenance background. I'm mostly an operations person, said production manager Haynes. Haynes, who worked for Channel 48 for 13 years, learned that the station was closing when he turned on his television one night and saw an announcement on the competing news station 6 WPVI TV Friday at noon on July 15th. July 15th. He is waiting to hear from stations in Pittsburgh and Phoenix, but acknowledges that he probably will be able to get a job someplace, but not with comparable salaries. That he instead may go on freelance production. That's what he should have fucking done. That's what I would have goddamn done. But that's what I'm saying. It's an independent station. So what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? It's still an independent station. One of the problems confronting the Channel 48 technicians is rapid technical change in the industry. State-of-the-art equipment may be outmoded in 3 months. Channel 48, for instance, does not have slow motion, which enables stations to slow down videotape for replays. Channel 48 is just below state-of-the-art, said technician Donald Spouse, 50, who began with the station 3 months before the station signed on in June 1965. It reduces our capability to sell our skills. We found that stations in places like Wheeling, West Virginia, or Ocala, Florida, have state-of-the-art, and they want people to walk in with full training. Training people is something they want you to do somewhere else. These stations make far less money than WKBS TV does. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Several of the technicians are considering asking Temple University to design a training program to update their skills. Many, however, already seem to be giving up on finding jobs in their field. Spouse said he was not even looking in television. Check that out. He hopes to become a manufacturer's representative for television equipment, which is good. Still good pay. In my opinion, still good pay. Here I am on the top of the seniority ladder, and if I move, I will be on the bottom, waiting for some new technology to come in, and then I'll be on my butt again, he said. In other words, the shit can happen all over again. It's broadcasting. Broadcasting is look what happened to Oprah. She started out broadcast. Look at her now. You don't stay there. You don't stay. Here's the thing. Every news station I know is not the same since I was younger. You might see a same anchor person, but the whole crew changes. I mean, nobody stays the same. I mean, it's impossible. When you look at an ordinary job, you're not looking at what if it was like a Burger King? You go to Burger King. You got a bunch of people working at Burger King. You go there every day when you come off from work for lunch or whatever. You see these people. You stay at your job. You ain't going nowhere. Dude, you're going to see the staff change at Burger King. They ain't going to stay the same. Oh, I've been in my job for 10 years, and you go to Burger King, and those same employees are going to be there for 10 years. You don't notice that. But when you're on television and people watching you, you see the change. That's the point I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you see the change. We kind of planning it. I mean, you see the damn change. Such a realization, now look, let's continue. Such a realization is painful, particularly for people who were proud of the work they did. Spouse, for instance, said strangers so often asked about his job that he took to saying simply that he worked down to the oil refineries. In a lot of cases, it was a glamorous occupation, he said. You'll constantly meet people. You see presidential candidates, mayors. It wasn't unusual to sit down and have a drink with them. It became routine. Dick Hawkeye Belber, a mobile news cameraman who worked at the station for 18 years, beginning work August 15, 1965, 2 weeks before signed on, also found his job exciting. He recalled that when the strike by Philadelphia school custodians was settled last winter, he pushed his way through the pack of reporters to make way for anchorwoman Farmack, so she could be one of the first reporters to interview union leaders. I told her, just hold on to my coattails and don't let go. He laughed. Now he said he is considering he is considering air conditioning repair. Check this shit out. Tell he's considering air conditioning. You know, when you read this shit, it really gets to you. Like how you gonna be way on top of shit and then flat on your ass the next day. I mean, what the fuck did I just read? What the hell was that? Presidential candidates, mayors, it wasn't unusual to sit down and have a drink with them. He worked there for 18 years. 2 weeks before Saturday, he also found his job exciting. He recalled that when the strike by Philadelphia school custodians was settled last winter, he pushed his way through the pack of reporters to make way for anchorwoman Farmack, so she could be the first one reporter to interview union leaders. I told her, just hold on to my coattail and don't let go. He said it and laughed. Now he's considering being an air conditioning repairman. It's amazing, dude. How somebody, that's very articulate the way he put that, how one day he was doing that and now he's going to be an air conditioning repairman. What the fuck? One day you up, next minute you're on your fucking fat ass. What you gonna do now? I ain't gonna get into more of this. I'm not gonna get to. I would love to dig into this more. We're gonna come back here. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back here because I want to do it when I'm not on the air. Because this is entertaining on the air. I just want to. You don't want to go on the air right now. This ain't. We ain't ready to entertain people. We used to go on the air anyway. So this is all y'all getting. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys, but this is all y'all getting. All right. It was my manager's idea to go on the air, and because this is interesting shit here. This is Facebook. We on Facebook. Facebook is pretty cool. I didn't know it was like this. It's pretty alright. Facebook is pretty alright. I know. Break-ins and broken Facebook and all that shit. We ain't got no money. I mean, who the fuck will break? Let me see. Alright, let's get caught up where we was on Channel 48 here. I'm gonna do another show with this, but this ain't it. Like I told y'all, this ain't it. This ain't it. This is just us browsing through this, getting information about. I can't believe I came across this. So my manager said, go on the air with it, because I'm tripping with the shit I'm saying. All right, you got Me TV. They got Me TV advertising. Y'all, the Flintstones are coming to Me TV. Man. MeTV. It ain't Channel 48 though. We like MeTV. We do. But Channel 48 was Channel 48. Yo, the MeTV got Dr. Shock. That crazy shit. That crazy MeTV fuck up when the people talking on the screen. Next you know they got some kind of mechanical issue and the shit just stop and be frozen on screen for like 20 minutes to do that. Say, hey dude, shit. The Planet of the Apes. Back in the land. What time is it anyway? We did an hour. Oh, that's an hour already. We did an hour. I don't know what kind of show this was. You sure you want to put this on the air? I don't know what kind of show this was, man. This is some fucking shit. We ain't really do no. I mean, I don't know what kind of show this was. Look closely at the billboard in the background, like where. That's probably Channel 48. South Philadelphia. Check out those gas prices. Avenue 1981. I don't get that one. If I recall correctly, did Channel 48 have a Saturday afternoon horror movie series that competed with Channel 17's Mad Theater? Dr. Shock. I just said Dr. Shock. During the late 60s and 70s. Yeah, Dr. Shock. Dr. Shock, man. That's who it was. The Bionic Man Hour. I remember that. The Bionic Man Hour. $6 Million Man stayed on Channel 48. Yeah, it did. It did. Roughly translate a long time place that commercials. That could be something good. He died. Yeah, that's Rollo from Nathaniel Taylor of Sanford and Son. Now remember Rollo, Lamont's friend from Sanford and Son? Yeah, he died. It says he died here at the age of 80. So this must be kind of current. What is this commercial shit? Let's see, can we see it? Let's see, can we see these? There might be something in there. Did we finish, let me see something here. Okay, alright, let me see. It's all about broadcasting, dude. This might be kind of boring for you guys. But we decided just to turn on the microphone while I'm high off this bed cooking food. Is the food, you watching that? I want to burn the house down and shit. Should put some bacon in there. Yeah, put some bacon in there with the bacon and chicken. You want to make it pork or do you want to make it chicken? Let's make it pork. I will probably some bacon with it. Okay, it's downloading now. Good. Alright, let me go back here. Okay, where's the commercial thing at? Oh, this is unavailable. I wonder what happened. I don't know. I really don't know. It's unavailable. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's the guy from, alright, Sanford and Son, Data 80. Alright, 2 stars of 2 classic shows that aired Channel 48 have passed away. Recipe Peter Tork of the Monkees and Beverly Owen of the Monsters. Okay, and this happened in 2019, this last year. To all our friends, thank you for your support over the years. Broadcast all. Final ad in Philadelphia TV. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, that's really It was so sad they went off the air. I wonder, but you know what I wonder also? If they known how many people they were going to affect by going off the air, would they still go off the air? They don't realize how many people they affected. You know what I'm saying? They really don't realize what they did. You know, if they knew how many people they were going to affect, would they still go off the air or try to compromise with whatever it is they was arguing about? You know, it just makes you wonder, man. That really sucks when they went off the air. It really hit a spot in people. They don't understand the impact they had on people. They really don't get it, because if they did, they would have never went off the air. You know, think about the people who I just don't understand it, man. I just don't understand it. Why would you do that? Why would you go off the air like that and just don't even give a fuck? I know why. You know, you want to say shit. You know, but, you know, it's the same shit we're going through today. They taking, you could just connect it with today, and that's the reason why. You know? Ain't nobody fucking stupid, man. Everybody know the fucking reason why, dude. So I ain't got shit now. Bullshit, you know. Everybody know the reason why, man. Let me get this shit. You're supposed to eat that piece of hot dog there. You don't supposed to play with it like that, a cat, like a mouse. It's pretty sad. Okay, I guess this is off the meat racket. On the Friday before the station went dark, my brother and I watched the last day in our old Newton, New Jersey house. We watched from noon to about midnight. Show by show. My brother, on days off from school, watched the station avidly from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. I paid less attention and played music all day on days from my school, but when I heard 48 was going dark while at the Sexus Country Farmhouse show August 6th in 3 weeks, I too watched avidly the last few weeks. When my brother Michael watched the station on days off from school more than I did. My cable system in Newton, New Jersey only carried 48 from noon to sign weeks. But my brother Michael watched the station on days off from, off weeks. Morning they carry weather clocks. Sundays through I'm trying to read this guy's writing, guys. Y'all know I can read a little bit better than this. This guy just writes this way. Sundays through they carry 48 from 9 a.m. on. Then beginning in 1981, they carried 48 10 a.m. on and weather clocks before that. They dropped 48 end of Sunday, August 28th. when the station signed off at midnight, so I missed 48's very last day in the air. After 48 went dark, they moved 17, which also got carried after 10 a.m. on dial 8 with Routers news before that. From dial 8 to 12. They moved 29 WTAF from 10 4 times to 8 4 times. Then New Jersey Network moved from 3 to dial 10 where 29 used to be. Then ESPN moved from dial 6 to dial 3. I kind of remember that dial movement there. I kind of remember it. They did it a couple of times. USA Network moved into 6. So there was at around more, there was a move around on August 29th of 83 on Garden State Cable TV, now Service Electric. It did bug me that we never got 48's entire broadcast that day. His writing really needs improving, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. At least he is somebody who's been around, who's experienced it. Get a guy a break, you know. You know, get a guy a break. Sanford some promotion. Alright, I guess we're going to go with this. Oh man. Now I gotta go all the way back down again. Oh, white guys really use. Oh, white guys really write better than that. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm just reading the way he's writing, the way he put words. You know, and when it's done that way, it's kind of difficult to. Oh. Okay, we'll go here. Alright, let me go ahead, guys. I hope this has been. This is a kind of different thing here. It's a lot. It's almost. I can't cover this in one sitting about broadcasting. I ain't even get to talk. I ain't even get to show what we feel about the shit we reading about. All we doing is reading and it's about to take off and shit. But just understand, this is part 1. This is part 1. Trust me, guys. This is part 1. Because we are not finished with this. But this is my Channel 48 we talking about. And I do not play the bullshit. You know what? I did a lot of reading and I get to express myself how I feel about shit. I show y'all. There's a lot of things I'm going to show you guys that I picked up. A lot of things I'm going to show y'all. When I get the chance to show you, hopefully I'll show you next time. Hopefully I get to show y'all next time. Just so you know that. I'll show you next time. Yeah. Alright, I think we get. Wait, let me get caught up first and Let me even things out before we just close down this show. Let me just even things out. Broadcasting is something that God blessed man with for him to do. He did. What would the world be without broadcasting? Think about it. How would we communicate with each other? How would we know how each other feel without broadcasting? Seeing it on a different range, even in entertainment mode, fantasy world, because that's all it is fantasy world. You know, it's all fantasy world. Rather on it's talk radio or syndicated products, syndicated viewing. It's all fantasy world. But that fantasy world holds a lot of weight and is very powerful because it gets people active. It gets people in the right mind frame. And I still see that before, and I'll see it again. When they turned off that TV set in Philadelphia, they destroyed. When they turned off the TV set and claimed they making everything digital, they fucked up. They end the world because now we don't know how to act. Now, even though they said, okay, you have a digital TV now. Who have the ability to buy one of those boxes and come home and hook that up to your TV set just to watch TV? Who in their right mind have that kind of mentality, that mental, technical, have a tech finger to do that? You know, these people couldn't even set the time. These people couldn't even set the time on a VCR. Every house you went in, basically, the VCR time was blinking because nobody had the knowledge to know how to set the time on a VCR, let alone have a digital box to hook up so you can watch television. So what I'm trying to say is they don't realize, see, the rich don't understand the poor, and they just do stuff and don't even realize that they ending the world. Then they changed everything digital. Now nobody knows how to act because now there's more people without viewing material that don't know what the fuck how to act. Because television, one thing television did was make us see ourselves the way we are, and most important, who we were, and how to behave, how to act. And now, since social media is here, everybody adapted from that of, okay, people want to watch themselves and look at themselves now, and everything is self-oriented now. It ain't for show anymore, like on a stage where you're just performing and it's a show. It's not like that anymore. Now everything is self-oriented. Me. As soon as you get in front of the camera, you showing your face talking, and nobody fucking want to look at you. But then again, nobody's saying nothing about this shit. But they assuming in the industry that's what it's all about, when it's not. That's why so many people like RBT. I don't even show my face at fuck at all. And then they get upset because people want to watch me. All you have to do is put 1 and 2 together and get 3. And that's what television did. I'm playing television on RBT, Rashid's Video Tube, the way television is supposed to be. Entertaining, not showing your ass what you ate for dinner and all this bullshit. People want to get entertained. They don't want to look at you walk no reality show. Every damn thing a reality show. Even when it's a Hollywood movie, you got characters sitting around eating Chinese food, superheroes eating Chinese food, showing what they doing. Nobody wants to look at that shit. People want to show. And now, as today, nobody know how to do that no more, thanks to social media. But it's not social media's fault. It's just man should realize that and know what entertainment is. You know? And it's sad that we don't have it that way no more, because they turned off television. You can't walk down the street and see a television in the trash and pick it up, take it home and plug it up and it works. You can't do that no more. You can't do it no more. Now money is involved with entertainment now. And it's never been that way. Nobody can afford that shit, Netflix and all. Who can afford that? That's ridiculous, the prices they ask for that. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And that's the dilemma that's going on. So when you look at the way things used to be, like this Channel 48, for instance, what we have here, you say, man, this is a breath of fresh air just to look at this shit, just to see it. A breath of fresh air, man, without, thinking about people trying to be bad, trying to be good, looking good in front of a camera all the fucking time, every time you turn around, instead of the product. Instead of the product they trying to push. You gotta look at people trying to be the shit. No, I don't fuck around with that. That's why I don't fuck with it. I don't look at none of that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't. But I don't care. I don't look at none of that shit. So never ask me, Rashid, did you see this? I ain't see a fucking thing, and I don't want to see a fucking thing. I ain't gonna see anybody. I ain't gonna see any bullshit y'all about it. I don't want to see a fucking thing. If I want to do something, I'll create my own shit. I don't need to see nobody looking bad in front of me. I don't need to see that shit. I'm not in the schoolyard. I'm not in the schoolyard. I don't want to see nobody looking bad in front of me. I ain't going through that shit again. When you come around Rashid's video tube, when you come around RBT Rashid's video tube, you're going to get television, you're going to get commercials, you're going to get a feeling of the way it used to be when broadcasting was broadcasting, not this bullshit we got right now of everybody trying to look good and look cool every fucking where. You know? That's just the way it is. God. It just gets to me, man, you know. I'm real sensitive when it comes to commercials and broadcasting. Expressing yourself, you know. That's what it's about. I missed the fuck out my Channel 48, and I'm gonna mark it. I swear, I'm gonna do the my Rashid video to patent it after. I'm gonna do the best. I know I can't be perfect with it, but I could give it a try. You know what I'm saying, guys? I could give it a try. And I guess this is a little bit of broadcasting discussion of getting on, because there's so much I want to tell you guys. There's so much I want to talk about. You know, so much I want to talk about. And I understand that this ain't, like, enough time to do it, though. I know. But I'm going, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to do it. All these cats getting they really getting me, dude. I can't control them. Why even bother, dude? I'm like, I mean, what's life if you ain't got nothing to look at? You know what I'm saying, guys? What's life if you can't entertain? What's life if you can't enjoy something on the damn screen? Maybe people like that shit. Maybe, I know y'all Rashid Katiz subscribe to me because I know y'all on my level. That's why you subscribe to me. Y'all my Rashid B's. Y'all my Rashid Katiz. Y'all know where I'm coming from. And maybe these people like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk real. Maybe they like that shit. Maybe they like to just look at their fucking cell phone a damn time, I don't see nothing fascinating. I'm not impressed with not a fucking thing on that damn screen, dude. Nothing. Not a goddamn. It ain't because I'm colorblind. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It just they're not doing anything compared to like television when it used to be here. You fantasize, you seeing things, you hearing things, you're going through things, and it ain't about people. It's not about people. It's about product. And the people are making you feel a certain way and stuff. Now it's just about me, and nobody doing a fucking thing but looking stupid. I don't know. That's just my opinion about it. Y'all, some of y'all get where I'm coming from, man. This is bullshit. Nobody want to see all this shit you talking about, man. What are you doing? Can you do something? You ain't no fucking body. You ain't Jesus. It's all about personality now. Dude, that's why you fuck. That's some people. I'm not saying everybody. Some people do got personality and I watch them. This person got personality and I watch it. Okay. This person got personality. Okay. But damn, can't you take a break? Can you, No, it's hard because people get the wrong idea, and that's not what I'm. And it's hard to get your point across when you talk about shit today because people today get the wrong idea. I'm not saying everybody, I'm not saying this and that, but y'all know what I'm saying and shit. It's all about look at me and shit. And fuck that. I want to entertain. That's why Rashid corny and shit. Because they say I'm corny because I entertain. Nobody want to see that. They want to see thug and how much money I've gotten. This bullshit, man. Kiss my fucking balls. It's none of your business what I eat, dude, and fucking shit. What the fuck? I entertain. I'm a celebrity. I entertain. I'm a broadcaster. That's the way it's supposed to be. Not what I've been through today. Not what happened to me today. Y'all, who the fuck want to hear that? Fuck what I went through today, dude. That's not your business. You want to, and I'm saying it in a respectful way. Y'all want to be entertained, not know what I did today. What the fuck of entertainment is that? That's my job is entertaining you, not you knowing what I fucking did today, dude. I'm not gonna turn on a camera while I'm going shopping and shit like that. Well, unless I'm doing a show like that. But just for a show, that's ridiculous. That's like Dick Van Dyke said, okay, I'm going shopping. I want everybody to see what I'm going shopping. And he's talking on in the camera. It's like, what kind of fucking shit is this? Dude, oh, man. I ain't even going to fucking give it. The reason why I still agree with social media is because it's still YouTube. It's still Twitter. That means people talking. That means be yourself. Be yourself, this and this and this. And do your shit. Just, be yourself. Be your shit. So it's nothing wrong with what people are doing on here. It's nothing wrong. They being themselves. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. But the thing that gets me is when somebody check me out, it's about Rashid. If somebody check me out and don't understand where I'm coming from, dude, I'm entertaining. I'm being myself. I used to do this on the telephone. Before this, it was a telephone. I used to do this on the telephone. So people don't like Rashid. Then why you look at? I won't watch nobody I don't like, and that's why I don't watch that shit. In pop culture, I don't watch it. So I don't like it. I don't like it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like it. And I tell you a secret too. Half the people that make that shit don't watch it either. But that's another story. I don't want to step out. I don't want to start no shit. But that's a secret. I'm not even gonna get into that. But nonetheless, it's like a drug dealer. A drug dealer say he sell the drugs. He don't use the drugs. It's the same method. People behind the cameras don't watch that shit. They don't go home when they leave your time, sit back and say, let me watch this shit, dude. Nobody watch this shit, man. Only, I don't watch it. I don't watch it because I'm grown out of it. If it ain't like this kind of stuff, then I ain't gonna look at it.
Collect and win or win instantly. Hey, a Super Bowl trip with 100% NutraSweet.
I used to have dandruff, so I tried Head & Shoulders. Then I tried Selsun Blue. Blue is better.
Selsun Blue relieves dandruff flaking better than Head & Shoulders, and doctors recommend.
This ordinary shit. Not showing how tough. You ain't bad. You ain't tough. Nobody bad and tough. Because if it was, that virus wouldn't be here, dude. So cut the shit. Cut the fucking shit. If it was bad and tough, everybody would speak out about them saying, just go outside, it's okay when people overseas dying and shit. People would speak out about that if everybody was really bad. So come off the shit. You ain't fooling me. You ain't trying to convince me. But you over here hating me and shit, and you can't even speak out about shit. I can't. I'm a celebrity. I can't. And I'm not white, so nobody gonna listen to me. There ain't no excuses. They facts. Ain't nobody gonna take to heart what the fuck I say. I ain't white, and and I'm a celebrity. They gonna say, "Oh, Rashid, you do artwork. You could do this. What you talking about? What the fuck?" That's how they gonna talk. But you ain't got no excuse. You just what? Tough. Okay. Well, all right. Hate Rashid and be tough. But then you ain't impressing me, dude. Some motherfuckers right there just fucking up every damn thing, and ain't nobody saying shit about it. Telling everybody it's okay to go outside and shit. Opening up shit. Nobody saying nothing about it. Well, there you go. No shit like that. The point of the matter is, I ain't gonna step on nobody's toes or nothing like that. It's just it gets to you sometimes. I'm the CEO. I'm the boss of RVT. I gotta be like this because I want this to be something. I'm not wasting my time on social media. I want you guys to be entertained. You guys are my subscribers. You understand that? That means y'all expect something from me, and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you hard. I'm gonna give it to you till you can't take it no damn more. You know why? Because that's why you subscribe to me. That's the bottom line. And if you didn't subscribe and you thinking I'm not gonna subscribe because I'm getting even or whatever, dude, the things I want to say, but I'm a celebrity, dude, and I don't, do what you want to do. You like wasting your time? Waste your time. Hey, dude, doctors tell you the same fucking thing. You go in for a doctor's appointment, you don't take the medication, dude, I'm still getting paid. Doctor tell you that. He don't give, hey, dude, I'm still getting paid. So you're not hurting me. You're not hurting me, dude. But do your thing, dude. Do your thing. And it says, if I recall correctly, Channel 48 have a Saturday afternoon horror. Yeah, we just said Dr. Shock. Yeah, we just said that. Okay, so we're about to even things off, and then we're going to close this down. And this is part 1, and look for part 2. I don't know how long we was on the air, but I really don't care. I really don't give a shit right now about how long we was on the air. Some people got 4 or 5 hour videos, dude. And we just playing it because I don't want nobody. It's already some shit with Rashid anyway in households. I know it is. I know it is. Why you don't subscribe to Rashid, but they fucking ass right beside you looking at me and shit like that. So I'm just trying to alleviate all the bullshit for y'all, my subscribers. I'm trying to alleviate all the bullshit and don't keep you away, because I know what's going on, dude. Don't think I don't. I've been on this earth for a long fucking time, dude. Everybody don't like Rashid, but everybody watching Rashid. He's always like that. Always be like that. Always will be like that. Alright, the most important person in the whole wide world is you, and nobody knows you. The most important person in the whole wide world is you. Come on, let's show you. Okay, I remember that. I remember that. In fact, I'm going to get that. I wrote this article 10 years ago. This is what the guy said. He said, I wrote this article 10 years ago, but it still have value to Channel 48 fans today. This is my tribute to the educational TV series, The Most Important Person. That's really cool. So anyone who's been reading my blog for a while now is obvious that I love classic, read old TV and cartoons. It's good to see people out there like me, dude. It feels really good to see people out there like Rashid, man, who like regular broadcasting. It feels so good that I'm not by myself with this. It feels really good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and head out. This is part 1. Look for part 2 soon. Got some shows coming up, Linda Lace and all. And I hope, and subscribers, I know y'all like everything I'm saying. I ain't got to say shit with y'all. But I'm saying it on behalf of people out there that want to subscribe to me but can't because of some bullshit. That's why I say don't take it to heart and all of this shit. But for y'all subscribers, I ain't got to say a fucking thing. Because that's how we roll. So just know that I already said don't take it to heart, so I'm not going to say it. And stop laughing. And I'll talk to everybody soon. And shows coming up, Linda Lay's brand new animation coming up. Just give me about a week or so, okay? About another week or something. So, and we'll see what happens, all right? Thanks for tuning in. This show is all about broadcasting and the anger I feel right now. Because, yes, you can see I'm kind of upset because I'm reading about my favorite station shut down because of some bullshit. And everybody know the reason why. And I'm reading the reason why. And they not mentioning it in the fucking reason. And everybody know the reason why they shut it down. All you guys just look around today and see it. So, we'll leave it like that. And it just pissed me off because everybody mums the word and shit. But everybody's tough. And everybody's using guns all over the fucking place. Anyway, see y'all later. Bye.